It's excited, thrilled, uh, just a whirlwind of emotions when he gave me the call, asking me to join the staff down here. And really, the primary reason is I still have an opportunity to coach with and work for Coach Klieman. That's the way I feel about him as a person. He cares so much about my family. I've learned so much from him, and an ability to continue to grow as a football coach and work with Chris is something that's really important to me.
Did you go through any challenges, with the whole still coaching North Dakota State through the national championship game, anything like that? Was that tough at all for you?
Yeah, it was challenging. It was probably the most challenging day that I had was when I visited with the current offensive line at North Dakota State and told them that I wasn't going to take on this opportunity because the reason that I do have this opportunity is because of them and the guys who played before them. And we are very fortunate while we were up there that we had 24 seniors who had been with us for 5 years in that entire transition, and they were galvanized, and they were the blinders were on, so to speak, and they were not going to be stopped. So all the outside talk of a possible letdown, of distractions, those were never concerns of mine. The concerns of ours were putting together a great game plan. Number one, against South Dakota State when Coach Klieman was announced, and then there shortly after against Eastern Washington in the national championship. And we knew that those upperclassmen, the leaders in that group, were going to rally the entire football team and go out and finish business there.
Talking to a lot of your guys down in Frisco, they said that your coaching style isn't so much what you need to do. It's, okay, well, what's the other guy going to do? How do you scheme against that? Is that, would you say that's a fair representation of that?
I think there's some truth in that. However, for us, it's all about what we're going to be doing. It's about being physical. It's about being disciplined. It's about great communication and playing for the guy next to you. And if you're able to do those things, I couldn't tell you the names of guys. I don't when we do scouting reports, when we scout the opponent, I'm not concerned of, is this guy just a creature, is this guy this, or is this guy that? What I want to do is say, all right, what are going to be ultimately their fits, what are going to be the ways that they're going to try to stop us, and then we're going to combat what they're going to do with our strengths. So yeah, there's some truth in that, but a lot of it is let's control the things that we can control, and that's my coaching style. Because there's, as we all have learned, and this is one of the life lessons, there's not a whole lot in life that we can control, but how we prepare is going to be one of the biggest things. And if we're going to expect a different result, then we're going to prepare differently, and that's going to be very important for us moving forward.
How are you liking Manhattan so far?
Well, considering I've only been here really about a total of 4 or 5 days, I'm really enjoying Manhattan. I really can't wait to get my family down here. I have 2 young girls and a wife who are still freezing cold up in Fargo, and that's the biggest thing. But the community is fantastic. As I've told numerous people, there's a lot of parallels. There really is. Between the previous stop that I was at and now being down here in Manhattan, there's an unbelievable passion for Wildcat football, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of that.
Does that make it more challenging, having to get the new job plus moving your family, moving to a new place here in Manhattan? How much more does that add to the challenge of?
Yeah, I think it's always a challenge being away from your family. It's always a challenge being in transition. One of the unique things that we did go through and was that I was accepted a job at a different institution and continued coaching for more than just a few weeks, which is not typical in college football. But we were able to finish things the right way up in Fargo that Saturday and hopped on a plane, had a team meeting, hopped back, had dinner with my daughters, and then was out on the road recruiting. So those things are they are a little bit of a challenge. But the excitement of being here and the excitement around Wildcat football is really fueling me as we go through some more of these challenging times.